Hello everyone, welcome to a special invitational edition of the Update Show. I'm Tommy Marquez alongside Pat Sherwood, Annie Sakamoto. Sean Wooden's probably taking a nap somewhere. But today we're going to learn about the Canada team and the team roster. We know the venue, we know where it's at, tickets are on sale, and we get to learn the host country today.
People love data. We're finally going to tell you what's going on out there. And this is the team that last year, they were second place. So with the roster that we're going to clue everybody into, they could do it.
Plus home court advantage. Looks good.
Always a nice thing to have. Let's get right into it. Let's take a look at the athletes that will be representing the Canada team this year at the Invitational. On the men's side, Patrick Vellner, Brent Fikowski, two sensational rookies, kick it off for the men. And then on the women's side, Michele Letendre, six-time games athlete. She's got more appearances than the rest of the team combined. And then Carol Ann Reason-Thibault will be the other female athlete for the Canada team. Guys, this team is relatively young, absent Michele, but they got a lot of firepower.
Yeah, I mean, the men are so talented. They crushed it at the games, but the women have the experience over multiple years. You put that together, experience and young energy, they get something good going on.
Well, looking at the women, Michele Letendre, she said that she's stepping away from competition. This is going to be her last year as an individual in particular.
I hope not.
Is this kind of her last ride? Is she just a team mom here? What's her role in all of this?
Oh, let's say I'm still holding out that it's not her last year of competition. We'll see. But Michele is such a veteran. She's been to the games 6 times. As if that wasn't enough, she's been at the Invitational twice in 2 different roles. In 2014, she was a member of the team. And then last year, she coached. So she kind of can do it all. Has a water polo background, which is another team sport. In the past, the team that she was on during the team series competition took 3rd. So again, you just keep seeing how she's used to excelling. She has that positive energy. When things get stressful, she'll kind of calm you down. I think she is by far the most important member of the team.
And Annie, the other female athlete, Carol Ann Reason-Thibault, showed some great improvement at the games in her 2nd year. What can we expect from her in this kind of team format?
Well, I'm excited to see Carol Ann a little more spotlighted because thus far she's kind of flown under the radar. As you said, she got 14th this year in her 2nd games appearance. But we can't forget that she also got 2nd place. She was really on the heels of Katrin the entire East Regionals. And 6th place worldwide in the Open this year. She does really well on the more traditional CrossFit workouts. So I'm excited to see a little more focus on her because I think so far she's been a little stealth.
Yeah, she doesn't get enough credit. She's great.
Yeah.
And then taking a look at the men, someone who did have a lot of focus on him this year, Brent Fikowski, primarily because he won a few events here at the games. You know, what can we expect from him at the Invitational on a team format?
Well, let's face it, if it wasn't for his teammate, Patrick Vellner,
right,
he would get Rookie of the Year. And he had, like you said, 4 first-place finishes at the games. He's obviously quite athletic. He was a volleyball player. So what I think the only thing we are looking for now is can he do well on a team, especially in these CrossFit, the kind of synchronized things, whether there's a worm or the synchronized muscle-ups. Other than that, we know he's got the X factor.
Well, then Pat, the other guy that edged him out for Rookie of the Year, Patrick Vellner, he's been to the games on a team before as well prior to making it as an individual this year. Is he really kind of the key to their success?
Man, it's crazy to think that he could be more capable than Fikowski because Fikowski's an animal, but look at what the scoreboard said at the games. 3rd fittest male this year. It went like this: Matt Fraser, Ben Smith, Patrick Vellner. I would love to have Vellner and then Fikowski on my team. This is somebody he took 3rd at the East Regional, tearing his bicep on the very first event, still toughed it out to get 3rd, then shows up at the games, takes 3rd. In his background, he competed in gymnastics at a national level, so he's not just a barbell guy. And during some off-season, he's trained with Michele Letendre, so that chemistry's already there. Man, Canada is looking very good this year.
Excited to see how that plays out. But taking a step back, looking for the team as a whole, this is our first time in Canada for the Invitational. They are the home team. How much of an advantage do they have with this competition being on home soil?
I mean, I think it's a huge deal. Like I said, I've been to Canada a bunch. It's a majestic land that you just kind of, there's some sort of passion there you can't quite put your finger on. But no, Canadians are fiercely proud of their homeland and the fact that they're representing Canada on their home soil. There's going to be something there.
Hopefully some fireworks from the host country. That does it for today. Tomorrow we're going to take a look at the roster from the Europe team. Don't forget, we have week 2 of the team series coming up October 4th, and then we have the CrossFit Liftoff presented by Rogue. That starts November 3rd, and of course registration for that starts Thursday, October 13th. For Pat Sherwood, Annie Sakamoto, I'm Tommy Marquez. We'll see you guys next time.